Jordan told you you'd be the starter on Saturday. What was kind of your first reaction?
I was excited. I'm ready to play, man. Got a big one coming up, and I'm ready to step out and have fun on that field.
What did maybe Grayson kind of tell you? Obviously, it's such a big game. There's so much lead up to it. What's kind of the message been from having like a veteran guy like him?
Grayson just told me to play my game and, play smart and take care of the ball. That's the main things. And, he's behind me every step of the way, so that's a good thing.
How much different is this week of preparation compared to what you've gone through in the past?
It's pretty much the same. We keeping it the same, but of course we got to strain and work hard every day. But it's pretty much the same as any other week. We treat it as the same thing.
When did you find out that you were starting this week too?
I'll say a couple days after the game.
This environment is arguably top 5 most tough places to play. It is a day game, so we'll give you that. But just kind of what are you expecting? What are some of your strategies to kind of cope with that?
I'm expecting to go into Death Valley with hearing the crowd and hearing everybody screaming, try to get inside heads. But I'm expecting it. We practicing for it, so I'll be prepared and ready for it when I get there.
You talked a lot about it after the game a little bit, but how much did your high school career playing on that level kind of help, prepare you for this?
Yeah, that helped a lot, especially playing at Chaminade. We had a couple games like this, and I know how to handle it and, stay level-headed throughout the game and finish the game strong. So Death Valley is just another one of those games that's big crowd, and it's just the same what I used to do in high school. So.
When you went back and looked at the film from the Louisiana Tech game, how would you kind of assess the way that you played?
I feel like I did a great job. Main thing was to forget about the past and just keep moving forward. And I love the way I did, the way I handled myself with the pressure and everything in the second half. I'm looking forward to play whole 4 quarters at Clemson the same way. So.
Coach Jordan talked about the poise that you had. How much do you feel like that grew throughout the game, and how much do you feel like that helped you going into this game as well?
Yeah, it grew a lot. I actually seen those guys on defense making plays, so once I made a play, my confidence just kept growing, and I kept making more and more plays. So, it was just like a domino effect with those guys. So, and we just kept making plays. That's all I gotta say.
As far as the experienced guys around you, how much have they helped you kind of rally for this game?
Yeah. Those guys, our leaders, our seniors, they're doing a great job of letting me know it's just a normal game, man. Just play your game and stay focused and take everything serious. Just about the details this week, and every little thing matters. That's what it kept instilled in my head.
How much do you think getting some reps in the Tennessee game, seeing kind of the size, the speed that they play with, maybe prepped you for this weekend?
Yeah, actually prepped me for last week. Tennessee game, when I got a couple reps, and I got the feel of the game. I didn't get tackled in a while since high school, so I got a feel of that in Louisiana Tech and Tennessee game. So it's really prepped me for this week as well. So.
How has the in-helmet communication helped kind of this transition, just having Coach Roper in your ear a little bit, out there?
Yeah, it helps a lot that we don't have to mainly focus on those signals on the sideline. Coach Roper's in our ear, letting us know the play, and it's better. Hopefully, when we get to Death Valley, the mic's still working perfectly fine. But if not, we'll just go over there and get the signals. It's fine.
I saw you looking at the tablet some with Coach Roper there on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
How does that change really help a quarterback like you?
Yeah, it's actually when we get those tablets and seeing those couple plays in that whole drive, it helps a lot because now we can see what we could adjust to and how many the plays we can make going into the next drive. So it's really helpful to have those tablets on the sideline.
There's a lot of experience on this team, especially in front of you with the offensive line. What is it like at the same time to know that you're playing with teammates who are 4 or 5 years older than you? I know age is just a number, but does that kind of ever hit you that you're so much younger than them?
No, not really. I just think that with those guys, especially the O-line, I feel like I'm way more protected because those guys know what they're doing. They're really advanced, and those guys on defense. It's great to have those guys because they're leaders, and they go tell me what I should do and what I should not do, and how to stay focused and detailed and keep everything orientated. So. I think the best thing to do is for me is just to keep listening to those guys so everything go right for the rest of the season because they know what they're doing. They're vets.
Coach said that you were super excited when you found out at halftime that you were going to be playing the rest of the game. Is there a moment in the second half where you feel like everything kind of clicked where maybe you finally felt 100% comfortable? Not to say you didn't going on, but is there a moment where you were like, okay, I can do this?
Yeah, after that first dig route to Kari in the middle of the field, like on that first drive coming out to half, that solidified it. Like, just keep making plays because it feels good to make that first play. I just want to make many more plays like that. So.
Did you have any family at the game?
Yes, I
this
did.
Past weekend?
Yes.
And are they coming down to?
Yes, they
Clemson?
come to Clemson as well.
Do you know how many you're going to be there?
Probably 5, 6.
Does seeing yourself score a touchdown, watching, I guess, experience throwing some of those explosives, does that take the pressure off? You did it once, you're going into a tough environment, but do you feel like, okay, I know I can for sure?
Yeah, definitely scoring a touchdown and like throwing passes and completing passes, it definitely took some steam off of me. And I want to do that same thing going into Clemson. That first play, I feel like that first good completion I have is going to keep rolling after that. So it's great to have those completions, and hopefully I'll score again this week.